Welcome to Fallout 76, this is Jim. In this video we're going to take a look at completing daily challenges for today, Saturday, March 29th, 2025. Let's take a look and see what we got for today. Alright, we got some good ones here. I have many videos on my channel that'll help you guys out with different ideas, different locations, easy areas, hard areas. That way, if your brain's big a new player to the game, you're a returning player, even if you're an experienced player, there's a particular daily, weekly challenge that's giving you a hard time or trouble. I'll show you find a video on my channel that'll help you. I try to keep my videos as updated as I possibly can. And of course, you guys are awesome, the great comments and tips, which I greatly appreciated. If you are wondering why I have a little more score than you, particularly the top right hand corner of the screen, I have a 15% boost. Of course, I claimed that right out the current Season 20 Season Pass on 2 pages, a 5% and a 10%, equaling 15%. You can claim that by being a Fallout First member, or by paying the 1,500 atoms for the Season Pass. So in case you were not aware, Bethesda is playing a little joke, April Fool's joke that is, here this weekend. It started yesterday, Friday, and I noticed after I made the video, we had Invaders from Beyond pop up. So that was yesterday. So today, here being Saturday, March 29th, 2025, we have Spooky Scorched in town. Okay, so I did make a video there last year on where you can find Spooky Scorched. They usually hang around with other Scorched, and you can check out that video if you so wish. Very similar to the video that I made for Festive Scorched, pretty much the same kind of deal. You just go around looking for the Scorched areas, and you'll find your Spooky Scorched there. So I just happened to be here at good old Somerville's Dam, one of many great spots for some Scorched. And of course, we see right behind us, we have a couple Spooky Scorched right behind us here. And one cat right there. There was another one around. Oh, he's right there. All right, let's kind of go after these guys. Of course, as you can see, they will make a little bit of a sound. Huh! Of course, I'm in my feral state right now, so I'm going to have to take a couple cams. So don't forget, when you kill your Spooky Scorched, to take the treat bag. They usually have some sort of legendary item on them, and don't have to take your mystery candy. Alright, so that's pretty cool. Now, we don't see any daily challenges pertaining to the Spooky Scorched as we've had during, you know, our two-week events for Spooky Scorched or Festive Scorched, etc. So there's none really associated with trick-or-treating or having your candy bowl out or something like that. I guess Bethesda is just, you know, as I mentioned, they're just playing a little trick on us. Of course, I'm in a feral state, so my aim is way off, as you can see. All right. See if there's any guys across the way here. Let's take a couple chems. I don't think we have any dailies to take chems per se. We'll just take a couple Bev Tats there. There we go. Let's see what we got across the way from us here. And hopefully and there we go. We got our aiming a little bit better here. Let's see what we get down below here. Doesn't look to be any Spooky Scourges, some regular guys. Let's check over there. Yeah, they're wondering what's going on. Let's check out this cat here. He's usually underneath this little piece there. Yeah, he's just regular. All right, cool. So just that I kind of mentioned there, so we'll have the Spooky Scorched right up to tomorrow. Right during the same time when I'm making this video is the, you know, like the daily reset or update, whatever they want to call it there. Okay, that's pretty cool. Now you can have some fun going after some Spooky Scorched. All right, let's take a look here. Scrap junk to produce glass 10. So glass is a junk item where we can use the bulk and scrap method. That's definitely where it's at. Now we can find glass in many, many great spots in around the wasteland. Anywhere where there's bottles, alcoholic bottles. The Wayward's not too bad. One of the best spots right here at the kill box, actually the roof. of the kill box. And actually in the building itself, in the dining room area, there's lots of bottles there. There's, gosh, I would say at least 20 bottles on top of the roof. There's a little skeleton up there as well. You may need a jetpack, but if you do have marsupial, you might be able to get up on the roof, but FYI. But if you don't have a jetpack, right here, Somerville's docks, more so on the south side here, you'll come across about 10 bottles down here. So let's head down that way. There's also a Tinker's Workbench down there as well, so we will kind of go through that bulk and scrap method, but most of us know what that is, but just in case if there's someone new to the channel and not sure what that is, we'll take a look at that like we usually do. So Somerville's docks right here, as I mentioned, and there's our glass bottles right there. They're usually inside these carts, but they're already kind of folded over there by these Scorched, but all you gotta do is pick up some of these glass bottles here. So we get these beer bottles here. Take a look at that beer bottle there. So as you can see, 1 glass each, and I believe we have 10 here altogether. If you do have a Nuka-Cola Collectron, either the Quantum one or the OG one, it will also collect the odd bottle or 2, so just an FYI there on that. That's another option. Alright, let's head up here. I think for the most part, I did see a scavenger down here a little earlier. But let's kind of go here. We're going to kill these Scorched. Oh, how you doing there? We guys should get some wine. Let's drink that. How's is that going to waste? Good stuff. Alright, so there's Tinker's Workbench right here. So you can scrap this stuff at any workbench at all. Let's scrap all 10 there. There we go. That's perfect. Scrap down to produce glass, 10 for 10. Easy peasy. And again, as I mentioned, the bulk and scrap method, you just go to any Tinker's Workbench on the map. You go craft. Go down to bulk. Go to the G section. So the bulk, when in glass, you need 15 glass shards and 2 plastic from your stash or scrap box. Go ahead and you bulk your 1 glass and you scrap it again. The bulk and scrap method is the fastest, quickest, easiest way to complete these daily challenges. Now we can't bulk and scrap everything in the game, but the vast majority of junk items we can. It's just an FYI, if you're short on time, the bulk and scrap method's where it's at. Or you can check out the 2 areas that I just mentioned. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, collect soap too. Alright, so I do have a couple videos showing you some great locations for soap. However, we can find soap in most bathrooms in around the wasteland. One of the best spots for soap is directly south of New River Gorge Bridge East, so directly south. So just be to be careful because you're going to go right down this hill. You can easily get killed if you don't have a jetpack or you're not careful. But it's the first one of those large antenna columns there. And underneath it, there'll be a skeleton in a bathtub. And I believe there's 21 soap there altogether. And it's probably hands down one of the best spots. But the only thing is, it's a very popular spot. Literally everyone knows about it. That's their go-to place. So just an FYI, you may have to server hop this a couple times if you want to do that. And as I mentioned, most bathrooms will have soap. There's a lot of soap down here at the Fort Defiance. Ghouls will also carry soap on them as well. I'm not saying every ghoul, but the odd one will. Usually the west side of Vault 76 here, the upper lower parking lot, Eastern Regional Penitentiary, actually a pretty good spot for some soap, and a bunch of ghouls there as well. A bunch of ghouls just walking around the roadways of Morgantown. Every block and a half, a little patch of 4 to 6 ghouls. Clarksburg, the lower section of Clarksburg. The Charleston Capitol building, the level 50 building. Again, there'll be some ghouls there as well. Lewisburg as well. We're going to go to White Springs, actually. We're going to go right to the north entrance and go right down to the mall. You can use the front door entrance if you so wish. Just an additional loading screen, so we might as well use this one here. Just have the one loading screen. We're going to go right inside to the mall. And right down here, they have a little spa. And the spa will have all kinds of soap here. I would say at least half a dozen anyway. Right in this little spa right here. There's usually some soap right here. Look at that. Perfect. Perfect. Nice little spot for some soap. And you can check these other rooms as well. Sometimes there's soap in these rooms. Like there's one right there. Just check each one of these. Oh, there's a couple more right there. A couple hair brushes. Just in case you want to brush your hair, you never know. Another soap there. So as you can see, a real good spot for some soap. And again, nice free fast travel as well. It's up to you what you want to do. However, basically how much time you have will dictate, you know, what you can do there. Let's see what's next. Collect toilet paper too. So many great spots we can find toilet paper. I do have a video link in the description of the video showing you locations for toilet paper. It is all timestamped. You can check that video out if you so wish. But again, most bathrooms will have toilet paper in it. But you may come across the odd toilet paper on a roll that you may not be able to interact with. And that is definitely a possibility. So just be aware of that. One of the best spots for toilet paper is right here in Lewisburg in the Rob Van Lowe Taxidermy building. You just head upstairs in his private bathroom right in his little bedroom there. And there's all kinds of toilet paper up there. Bunch of toilet paper over here in Fort Defiance. Right over here, I believe. So right about this location right here, there is a safe kind of lodged in a tree. And there's about half a dozen toilet paper in there. It's fairly close to the ransacked bunker and the Valley Galleria. You just got to go to the edge, walk down a little bit, and it's right in the tree. It's in a safe, and the safe is already opened up. There's about 2 toilet paper right on the front porch of the pumpkin house. And right up here in the Morgantown station, there should be about 3 toilet paper right in the bathroom. So let's head up here today. Of course, Eastern Regional Penitentiary just north of where we're going to go here. Another great spot for some toilet paper. Eastern Regional Penitentiary right up here. All right, so here is the Morgantown station. And we're just going to pop inside here. Let's turn our light on. And here's our toilet paper. And again, you may come across toilet paper that you can't interact with. There's nothing wrong with your game. It's just the way it is. All right, FYI. And look at that right in the corner of my eye. We always talk about the chemistry station here in the game during our daily, weekly challenges. And as I mentioned most times, here in Morgantown Station has a chemistry station. And 9 times out of 10, chemistry workbench playing right there. So just an FYI, if you're new to the game and you didn't do the quest down in Flatwoods, come here and get your chemistry workbench right there. You can give it to your friend or whatever you want to do there. See what's next. Alright, kill a Mirelurk 5. So many great spots we can find Mirelurks in around the wasteland. Right up here, Toxic Dried Lake Bed, there'll be 6, not including the Mirelurk Queen. There'll be 3 right here in Somersville. So a little over 2 years ago, Somerville, that house with the burnt books and the graveyard and the water's edge here, used to be teeming with Mirelurks. It was probably one of the best spots to go. But Bethesda got rid of them and put a bunch of feral ghouls there. But we can still find 3 Mirelurks here. Okay, there's 2 of them right here. And they're submerged. And there's one a little bit further down next to a ghoul. So you can always utilize that, and a lot of people don't really come here anymore, but they are submerged, so you will have to go down to the water's edge, and they'll kind of pop up out of the water. There's 5 here at the New River Gorge Resort. There'll be 3 in around the swimming pool area, and there'll be 1 just to the south of the swimming pool area. There'll be a house with the front door that's blocked, so you can either come in from the roof, the basement, or from the back door, but there's 2 more in there. Ohio River Adventures is probably one of the best spots. There's about 4 or 5 adults, all kinds of Mirelurk eggs there. And when you interact with a Mirelurk egg, you either pick it up or they explode. And when they explode, there'll be a Mirelurk hatchling that comes out, and the hatchling is also considered a Mirelurk. So just an FYI there. 4 of them down here, Lake Reynolds. Looking for a little bit more of a challenge for Mirelurks, we have Vault 94 on the inside. That's a pretty high level spot though, just an FYI. Quarry X3, probably about half a dozen, not including the Queen. Hemlock Spring Stump is a little bit higher level as well. And right here, Slumber Mill Motel. So there's many great spots there for some Mirelurks. Let's pop up to the Toxic Dried Lake bed here today. And again, if you have a couple of grenades or whatever you want to do, any weapon at all will work. Shoot this guy in the face. There's the other guy. Oh, there he is. There's hiding. Huh. Alright, so there'll be 3 more down here. Now, sometimes there will be a... Oh. Did you see that? Yes, sir. Okay. Right on, game. Let's use a repair kit here. If I can figure out the button. There we go. There we go. So there'll be 3 more down here. Now, sometimes on the other side of this building, there will be either a Snallygaster or a Rad Scorpion. And sometimes he is fighting this guy. But it looks like we're pretty good today. Oh, Snallygaster's, he's out there. He's going to wake the queen up. Queen's out there somewheres. I'm surprised the queen hasn't popped out yet. Whatever, man. Looks like he's using the bathroom there. Weird. That's weird. Bunch of pre-war food up here if you're ever looking for pre-war food. Let's see what's next. Okay, Jim, you're getting a little too silly here, buds. Kill Yao Guai bear, what? Any great spots we can find Yao Guai bears here in the game. There's 2 here at Dolly Sod's Wilderness. There's 1 right where you spawn in on the main road. There's one a little bit further down the road, more so towards the workshop here. I would say probably about halfway. We have the diseased son of Fluffy. He actually has a name. Big Fred's Barbecue Shack. I believe it's to the northeast. I get this mixed up most times there, but basically when you spawn here, you go up to the main shack and you just kind of keep going. I would suggest you use VATS because this diseased son of Fluffy likes to kind of roam, and he kind of has a large area that he kind of roams around. He's only level 50. But again, just use your VATS just to kind of pinpoint them. Then you go ahead and free aim and, do your thing. Right down here, Mountainside Bread and Breakfast. We actually spawn right here, and we're going to go up this way towards the tracks. And right about here, there'll be, looks like the road kind of caved in a little bit and fell down. And you'll see 2 Yao Guai bears down there. And, and down here, Skyline Valley region. We do have the Commie Bear right here on the island. And we actually have a glowing Yao Guai bear right in Camp Liberty. He's right next to the bonfire, and he's usually in a cage. Alright, just an FYI there. And right up here at the Philippi Battlefield Cemetery, in the parking lot, there'll be a Yao Guai bear there as well. So let's pop up here today and check out that guy. Again, many great options there for you guys. Alright, so we're going to go right down to the parking lot here. And there's our boy. Kill Yao Guai bear, 1 for 1, done, just like that. Alright, good stuff. Alright, let's see what's next here. Alright, sell ribeye steak to an NPC vendor 1. Alright, good stuff. So ribeye steak is a simple recipe you automatically learn by picking up Brahmin meat, okay? And when you pick up Brahmin meat, if you're a brand new player, your character will always know that recipe. It's not a recipe you have to go buy or find. You'll automatically learn it by simply picking up Brahmin meat. And where's the best place for Brahmin meat? In good old Flatwoods. Pop right here in good old Flatwoods. right when you spawn here. I would say there's about 9 Brahmin here altogether. We have this house with the red star, and yeah, we have 3 Brahmin right over here. And all we need is 1. Shoot this guy. Right, just like that. And as soon as you pick up that Brahmin meat like that, burp, you'll learn ribeye steak. It's that easy, seriously. Again, there's 1 more there. Twin sister right there. He's his brother-in-law right up there. Brother-in-law's wife's right here. About 4 cousins over here. Great spot for Brahmin. Great spot. All right. Again, simple recipe. We just go to any cooking station at all. It just happens to be a handy-dandy one right here. Go all food. Ribeye steak. 1 Brahmin meat, 1 wood. That's all you need. All right, beautiful. What are we supposed to do with that ribeye steak here, Jim? Sell it to an NPC vendor. So basically, an NPC vendor is any robot vendor at any train station on the map. Any robot vendor down here at the White Spring Mall. We do have vendor bought resin here in Pleasant Valley Ski Resort. You have the old Sunny Top twins here, whatever they're called here in Foundation. We have 1 right here in good old Flatwoods in the White Church. We have the Duchess up here in the Wayward. Almost forgot her name. I was going to call her the Butcher. The Duchess up here in the Wayward for some reason. I guess traveling merchants, right, that visit our camps, other players' camps, Graham, etc., etc. They're all considered NPC vendors, okay? Let's pop in to see this cat here.
Chloe looks after me. She's the best guardian a goat can have.
Let's go ahead and trade with vendor bot Bob. Let's sell ribeye steak. We'll just sell him 1 here. Done. There we go. Sell ribeye steak to an NPC vendor. 1 for 1. Done. It's that easy. Yep. And if you take a look at my carry weight there, just more so for the newer folk, see how I'm 265 there for my carry weight? Let's eat this ribeye steak. 305. And I'm a carnivore. It's ribeye steak, 29 minutes worth of 4 HP per second, plus 40 carry weight. Pretty awesome. Carnivore is pretty good. Good little mutation to have. Alright. Let's see what's next. Join a team with another player. 1. Alright, so we're forced to join a team with another player. Of course, we're on a private server by itself, so let's go ahead here. We're going to quit this session. Going to go to a public adventure with other people. Yeah, real easy ones here today. Just looking at the time here, about 23 minutes. We'll call it 23 minutes. Oh, look how happy that guy is on the left-hand side. Look how happy he is being a ghoul. Join a team with another player. 1. So a couple ways you can do this. You can go ahead and create your own team, but you have to wait for somebody else to join you. Or you can just join a team with another player or a group. And, you know, either way works. Let's go social. Slide this over. So I do recommend casual, okay? If you join a team for expeditions, raids, exploration, or daily ops, you're almost expected to do those, okay? Like there's an expectation. So I recommend casual or events, and then that way there, you're not upsetting some people who are really diehards for doing this stuff, okay? So just an FYI. So let's get out of there. Let's join this team right here. Down there we go. Join a team, another player, 1 for 1. It's that easy. All right. I think we're done. Nice. Weapon of the day. Should be a weapons workbench right over here. It's like, where am I? Right over here. There we go. weapon of the day. Anti-armor night vision enclave plasma rifle, plus 50% armor penetration. Replenish 15 action points with each kill. Minus 90% weight. Night vision. It's anti-armor. Inertial. Lightweight. Severe beta wave tuner. Stabilized sniper barrel. Stabilized stock. Long night vision scope. Poker paint. 81 damage. 48 fire damage. 48 electrical damage. 106 fire damage for 3 seconds. Takes plasma cartridges and it's single fire. And if you guys are interested, basically, if you have a regular plasma rifle or pistol, and if you have a lot of mods for it, you cannot put those mods on this one because it's an enclave version, and vice versa. The only way to get mods for this bad boy is to complete the enclave events, or find them in other players' vendors, which can be very, very costly. Because people, when they get them, they sell them for premium price. Just an FYI. Just basic rifleman build here, guys. Really nothing real special with the perk cards here. So rifleman, expert rifleman, master rifleman, all maxed out. We have tank killer, concentrated fire, arms of steel, arms keeper, bandolier, fireproof. Good old Kim died. That cute little fella there. Looks all happy. Suppressor, tenderizer, covert operative, evasive, white knight adrenaline. These random luck cards which randomly pop them when they're being activated. Battle jeans. Legendary perk cards, these don't change for me. They always stay the same. I'm very happy with them. Had them for quite some time. And as you can see, they're all maxed out. Yeah, just like that, guys. Nice. Yeah, so don't forget, Spooky Scorched here today for the next 24 hours. Or whenever you watch this video. So tomorrow, Sunday, during the same time when we have our daily kind of reset or update, there'll be something else. So I'm kind of looking forward to see what's tomorrow. There you guys go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please like, subscribe, and share when you get the chance. It really helps me out. To thank my channel members, Artistically Arranged, Michael Edwards, Nigel Wiffen, Heather, Whitetribe, Mr. Shelton, Drake Stamps, Not Me But Me, Yes Me That's Me, Drew, Andrew, Demon, Confoundedbridge, Corne van Niekerk, Ben Durant, John, DJ59, Picquerist, Benny Bunny, Gwen Shrutnell. Thank you all so very much, and I hope you all have a nice day.